2024 is coming to an end, so it's that time of year where everyone puts out their top 10 figures. So this is my top 10 figures for the DC Multiverse line. Now, these are my runner-ups. These are figures that were very close, but just didn't make that list. Mr. Terrific would have definitely been on there if he had a sculpted jacket, and that was a bit more accurate to the classic version of him. So that's why he's kind of a runner-up instead of being actually on the list. And as well, there's some others here that were really tough to decide. So I'm going to go and show you guys my top 10 figures of 2024. Number 10 is Green Arrow. So this figure is from the digital line. This was a very nice sculpt. I love the classic look that we're getting with the DC figures now. I just think the colors on this really pops, and I think it was just overall really great figure. So this one's number 10. Number 9 is the DC Digital Joker Silver Age figure. Now this one had a platinum, so I think both versions were really great. I love the classic look of Joker. I think this was the one we've been really waiting for, and also it was also kind of the redo from Mattel's DC Universe Classics version of this Joker. So I'm really excited to have gotten this one. I think it was definitely a top tier figure, so this one is number 9. Number 8 is Killowog. Now this one came through a 2-pack. Not necessarily the classic version that I wanted, but definitely a nice sculpted figure. I love the character, so I'm very happy that McFarlane has gotten into Green Lanterns. You get a cool hammer construct, and there's also a giant lantern powering. I think the only downside is that McFarlane didn't make flight stands for his deluxe figures yet. But this one is definitely an amazing figure to have in the collection, so Killowog is number 8. Number 7, Plastic Man. Now this one was the Build-A-Figure for that JLA wave. Not necessarily my favorite wave releasing the figure. Ultimately, I think he should have been a deluxe with way more pieces to throw on him. But nonetheless, it is a fantastic figure. I think it was done very well. You know, just the colors are really great on it, and you get that classic look and that alternate head. I just wish there was, you know, something you could do like spring legs or something like that, but you know, I guess McFarlane just isn't there yet. But I think Plastic Man was definitely a great figure, so he's number 7 on my list. Number 6, the Spectre. Now, whether you have the Platinum version of the Hal Jordan version of Spectre, this is a definite great sculpt of a character. I think everything is great about it, you know, just with those minor things that probably brought it down was just because of the lack of accessories too. So like the lantern isn't actually a part of it. I threw that on him. So you know, overall though, great figure. Spectre, number 6. Okay, starting out my top 5 is Jonah Hex and the General. Now I don't really count the General portion of it, but the Jonah Hex figure is just really fantastic. And I know McFarlane is really bad at doing the trench coats, at least when they're leather based. At least that's what they're trying to mimic. This one really works very well, and it comes with so many weapons, and it really did bring light to McFarlane being able to do guns again with the DC toys and finding a way around that. So definitely an awesome figure, one of my favorites, whether it's the Platinum or the original. I think it's just an awesome figure. Number 4, Green Lantern. Now this one was an amazing figure set when you had the Platinums, because you had basically different characters. You had 2 characters for the original version and 2 characters for the Platinum. The only downside I thought was that there wasn't a third one, so you can make 6 Green Lanterns by the end of this. And also just kind of wish it was more of a 50-50 ratio, so you can really be able to get the other suit versions. Overall, such an amazing figure set, and I hope McFarlane does this further with Sinestro Corps, other lanterns and such. Like, hopefully he can go back and do some, regardless of the alien type bodies that we might see in the future. These ones were just really awesome to be able to start building out your Lantern Corps. Number 3, Two-Face from Batman Forever. Now, this one was a figure I really wasn't expecting to ever see get made. And then the fact that they were able to do a Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face figure and do it so well. I mean, I think the design on him, doing the zebra, the cheetah prints, all that stuff, they did it such a great job. I think the head sculpt's awesome. They did such a cool hand effects with the coins and such. Just really, really an amazing looking figure all the way through. Number 2, the Batman armor suit from Batman vs. Superman. So this one, I think, was a very well done figure. The cape is amazing with the soft goods and the wiring. Just beautiful. Now, the gun didn't come with this one. You had to get like 3 versions of this figure to really make him complete. So that's the only downside I'd say of this. But the sculpt all the way through, I think, is just an amazing looking figure. I mean, you can't really top it, you know. For a $20 figure, I think this was amazing to get. Number 1, to many probably surprised, maybe few not so much. Darkseid, the mega figure version, at least. To me, this was such an amazing figure to get. I was looking forward to this one so much. I love the classic look. You got the cape and that kind of medallion in the middle. I could have done without it, and I think that would have made this even a more for sure. Number 1, I was kind of battling that with between the Armored Batman and this one. But this figure, I think, is such an amazing piece. I love the sculpt of the Darkseid. You get the alternate heads and such. And of course, he has other versions if you count the Task Force wave. We had that dark blue version and the red platinum version. Thank you guys very much for watching my video here. I hope you did enjoy it. So this is my top 10. Put down in the comments who are your top 10 favorite figures from McFarlane this past year. Again, hopefully you guys did enjoy watching it. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video. And I will see you guys in the next one.